sounds good.
Also, for your information, my colors are edited, so I don't know what colors you had, but Diarouga wasn't red.
Oh.
I'm sorry. The trolling
Hmm.
continues. Oh, shit.
Yeah, indeed. You're gonna have to then do that. So take two, everybody.
Take two. Let's try to get this underway. You can go ahead and introduce the players. It's okay if the colors are off because the viewers can see the colors for themselves.
So to the top we have Diarouga, and he is, for me, he is the color red, and he is playing British. And the bottom we have Kaiserklein, he is playing Germany, and he is blue for me. Let's see, the hunts look okay to me.
There are quite a few hunts on this map. Both players have 1, 2, 3 hunts. This one's kind of far away. I think.
Yeah.
But then again, so is Kaiser's.
So yeah, his is too. The mines look okay as well.
I think this looks okay-ish. Maybe some top level player will disagree with me, but
oh, I'm sure somebody will. So anyway, let's take a look at any treasures that are on the map here. Oh. Yeah, there is a slight lag.
Oh, very bad apparently. 2-sec delay.
Ooh.
Oh, here's why maybe. I'm going to shut down the stream.
Okay.
And just close programs that aren't necessary.
Okay, that sounds good.
Very professional casting and streaming, as you can see. Oh, this is pretty nice treasure.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw this treasure that he got here. It's pretty good.
Okay, it's better too. Diarouga picking up 100 XP. That's XP treasures before you get your first shipment are awesome. No question about that. So. Okay.
Why is that?
Well, you get that first shipment, which is generally 3 villagers or 2 settler wagons. You just get it 20, 30 seconds faster. And that's just more resources, you know, early in the game. Yep.
So what do you think that Kaiser's going to do? Germany is his favorite civ. I don't know if you've taken a look at his deck yet. It's he's got the houses provide much more population.
Yep, he sure does.
Per building, which is different. I haven't actually seen that used before. I mean, I'm sure it's not different. People use it all the time, I'm sure. I just personally have never seen it used.
Kaiserklein likes his outlaws, likes his mercenaries. So, and this card really plays into that, just because those outlaws are so population heavy. Which leads me to believe that he may be going outlaws and mercenaries. We'll have to see what he does with that.
Did you see Diarouga's deck? It has VC in it. It's pretty good. He's got VC, and he also has the church card.
Oh, the church card. That's a unique one for sure. You don't see that one often. No, I'm actually unsure of what the church card does. I haven't played it in a bit. I think you've got a skirm shipment in there. You've got very professional casting. Don't worry. I know all the everything about this game is known to me.
Yes.
Hey, check this out. I think a pretty good treasure contention. 1 pirate guarding 135 coin.
Yes. Oh, and he's bringing in his explorer.
Oh, and Kaiser got that.
Oh, he's got it. Yeah.
He got that. Kaiser very good at that H1 micro, getting the treasures. Killing pirates. Tier 1 map hack. Tier 1 saltiness out of Diarouga.
Indeed.
I'm just kidding.
So we see Diarouga is starting his manor boom here.
Yep. just
He's
like you.
building a nice little wall.
As you pointed out, Virginia Company. Diarouga, I think, is very fond of playing Brits and Virginia, excuse me, Company as of late.
That's because it's so good.
It is so good, isn't it?
I'm trying to figure out what if he's going to which outlaw is he going to make from the saloon?
Let's see.
Is there a way to see that?
I think there is. There should be, unfortunately.
Yeah,
as I said before, very professional observation on my part. Text completed.
So good.
It used to be that the outlaws would show up in text completed.
Okay.
But we'll find out. It will add a little mystery to the stream. I like it.
So Diarouga sent the standard VC and 700 woods straight away.
Yeah.
And Kaiser sent the 2 settler wagon, 3 settler wagon. They're both doing with a pretty standard opening build, I feel.
Well, actually, Diarouga did not send 3 villagers, which is surprising to me.
Well, he didn't have a trading post. So the shipment, I don't think it would have worked well. Would it have?
It may have. It depends on how stylistically you want to do this. One raid going? Oh, damn. That was very nice out of Diarouga. He did not lose a single villager from that 2 Ulan raid, which is pretty good.
Nope.
One Ulan lost for nothing. Again, maybe some idle time, but
yeah, a little bit of idle time. He popped his pike.
Yeah, this is what you do with Virginia Company. You just make 5 pikemen, protect your villagers, kind of, and then head on to the 3rd age. And from the looks of it, Kaiserklein is also gearing up for an age up. None of the outlaw mercenary shenanigans out of him. He's just going straight to age 3. He's got 2 trade posts behind this.
Oh yeah, those trading posts are gonna be so helpful for him. Absolutely. Yep. And it looks like he's gonna. Yep. He just clicked to age, and Diarouga's still gonna be a bit behind because he's short on gold.
He's Diarouga. Well, my prediction is that he will eventually click up in a few minutes here. He's just powering his economy through the roof.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look at the Vil count, that's just absolutely insane. The VC is so good.
It's pretty damn good. We're not gonna
as
lie
long
to
as
ourselves.
You can hold, yeah, as long as you can hold any sort of rushes with it.
Yep. The thing is, though, Kaiser is not. Oh, well, he regrets it now, but he is not tower rushing. So both players kind of having giving themselves a little no rush 9 here.
Did
not
you
going
see
to
this?
attack. Yeah, this is nice. It doesn't scout much.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if you saw it.
I did, and I will zoom in on it just to make sure that you know that I did.
Well, I'm not seeing the screen. I actually already zoomed in on it.
And that is why I'm telling you. Ulan raids.
Something that I really like about when people do this is they kind of keep their cav back and they kind of just poke in and out with their cav. I think it's pretty good. And move it around in the back of the base. That kind of hide them. I like
that's
that
just
when
spot
people
on.
do that.
I've talked to Mido before, and this is kind of what you want to do with these cavalry units. You don't want to overcommit and suicide them to get absolutely kill 1 or 2, 3 villagers. What you want to do is just kind of use them to force this idle time to keep your opponent on the toes, and try to get free damage in without actually finish 1 vill down. Oh, this is very, very nice.
Yes, it is. It's very good.
Oh, Minutemen being popped, and he just pulls out. It's a risky game, but but he pulled out in time, you know? And these Minutemen are often not.
But he had, during that time, he had 3 or 4 idle vills that were just kind of hanging out.
I kind of like it. Something else to keep in mind at this point in time is that the British player is going to run out of hunts soon.
Yes.
And Germany is just going to hold on to the map and prevent the British player from pushing out and getting more hunts, more resources. That is the name of the game right there.
Yep, you gotta contain.
This is quite a few longbows, though.
But his next hunt is pretty. It's, you know, there and here, both of which he's got kind of. It's pretty far, and he's got the 3 skirm and even his explorer kind of like hanging out next to that hunt. So that's not good.
Yeah, absolutely. However, to be, I like the 1,000 wood out of Kaiser. Is he going to make town centers with this? Normally with Germany, or I don't know about normally, but what they like to do is send the big 4 unit shipments, the 7, 8 skirms, the 8 and 9 Ulans, and then just power through with a huge mass of units. And instead of going for that, Kaiserklein's opting for that 1,000 wood, going for the long term.
So he's hunting all the way down here. He's
trying to.
Yeah.
And Kaiser will be trying to use his units to prevent him from accessing those resources. This is where the game will be decided, in my opinion.
Ooh, nice! He built a nice little wall there. I like that.
Well, longbows behind walls, man. It's pretty good, I've heard.
Yeah, that is good. Kaiser is upgrading his Ulans right now. Ooh, and Diarouga is shipping. He just shipped the Hussar. He sent the Hussar shipment.
That's actually kind of interesting. 5 Hussar shipment is... I'm actually not sure what to think of that. Given that you have to upgrade... These are not... Well, they will be, but they were not veteran Hussar. What else does he have? He actually has 4 Hussar as well in this deck.
Yep, he does.
Diarouga being Diarouga, he knows things that I do not, so I will not question that. And this is just an absolute huge, massive units. I just like the positioning of the longbow, though.
Yes, I do too. That is such good positioning.
Like they will win again in the skirm fight. They just have more damage output than the skirms do. And Cav anti-Cav, which is Hussar Dragoon, will fare pretty well against just pure Cav. But still a few Ulans remain, so these longbowmen are in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, a lag.
Did it just freeze?
It did just freeze. Alright, and it looks like we are all back. But apparently there's a huge lag spike.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Are you ready? Yes.
But what I really like... These longbowmen, even though like a few Ulans survived and managed to connect with the longbowmen, they were just in a nice little group here. They were standing still and firing, and that's exactly what you want longbowmen to be doing.
Yep.
And now, look at this. Diarouga has access to this hunt. He has access to another one right next to it. And Kaiserklein is in no position
to hold it, though.
Yeah, Kaiser does have more unit shipments coming in.
Yeah, he's gonna push again. Oh, the longbows are... Is he gonna push with this?
Perhaps he feels that he has enough of an advantage to do so. But he is ahead in all regards. To be fair, the Diarouga has lost quite a few villagers. 7 villagers have been killed throughout the course of this game, which is a non-negligible amount. And there are quite a few Ulans here. I would give the edge to Diarouga. I would not say this game is over, however.
Yeah.
Just posturing on the map like this, I like this play. I think Diarouga knows he has the advantage and wants to push it, but I like that he's not overcommitting, not just yet. Oh, 2 falconets coming in, and that is
going to be his go time, I feel.
I completely agree. This is a power spike that the British player has that the German player does not. It's these 2 falconets. But look at this though. Kaiserklein just going in, and the falconets have not yet arrived. And if they do arrive, you can just peel off a few along and get to those.
Oh my god!
There we go.
No. Oh, that is so. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Just not enough meat to this German army. Even with the falconet, one going down basically for a few Ulans traded. They did not get any good volleys off, but I think they still got value. And at this point, I think the British player is in a really, really strong position.
Yeah, I feel like he is as well. But Kaiser, his economy is still going pretty good. He is a little low on gold, but he's got food. He also needs wood, but I feel like he's still okay.
Like I said, yeah, but he is on a timer, I suppose, because he has 1,000 to 2,000 coin remaining, and when that runs out, he will need to push out on the map and get more coin mines. The problem is this British army that Kaiserklein is unable to break.
But he's got his skirms. Oh, it looks like he's gonna push right now.
Yeah, he's pushing forward. This is a fair amount of Ulans, but it's not enough with all those dragoons there. This falconet gonna go down. Just right click it. I still just like the British army better. Longbowmen are fairly beefy. These dragoons are very, very strong against Ulans. He still got quite a few skirms though.
Yeah, he does.
Reinforcements coming in. Hussar.
Yep.
Hussar.
Yep, and the Ulans are coming in as well for Kaiser. Yeah, the longbow are just so good.
If they are able to get into a position where they can just sit and shoot, they do remarkably well, and we can see that here. We saw it here as of behind this wall at that position. Diarouga just played this pretty well.
Yep.
And that is GG. Longbows and lag.
Yeah. Oh, I think Kaiser or Diarouga saw his hunt finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad lag.
Well, I don't know how bad it was. They seem to say it was getting better after a little bit. We'll have to.
If you look
check.
at that vill count, that was just such a good, a good spike.
That was a great spike from Virginia Company. No question about it. Thing is though, after that initial spike though, the villager production and the villagers just dying in fights was also pretty strong, you know.
Yeah, and if you look at the resources gathered, Kaiser was actually not that far behind.
No, he wasn't.
In resources gathered, which is interesting.
Just Diarouga being able to secure these hunts next to the southeastern shore just really helped him. That is what, in my opinion, won him the game. Because he was able to use all those villagers he got from the Virginia Company.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay, I am also out. I think that was a pretty standard game as far as Germany versus Brits go. It's pretty funny to see Virginia Company really have a strong place in the meta. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So it looks like we're going to see French versus Port. That should be interesting.
French versus Port. That is actually pretty interesting, especially on this map, ESOC Hudson Bay.
I know. It'll be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna see. Diarouga likes to play civilizations to their strengths, so I'm guessing we're gonna see water play out of him. Kaiserklein, he just knows the game really well. We'll see what he pulls out of his hat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this has water that can be used. Really, does it?
Oh, you're actually right. This is the winter version of the map.
It actually can be used. Okay. Yes.
We will see what happens. Why don't you introduce the players?
So to the right we have, for me it's the color red. We have Diarouga, he is playing Port. And to the left we have Kaiserklein in blue, and he is playing French. And so far it looks like all of the gold mines are even. The hunts look pretty...
Yeah,
Okay, it does look like Diarouga, it might be missing a hunt.
It's one, two. They've got one hunt underneath the town center, one hunt in front, one hunt in back. Town center, back, front. It's even-ish. Kaiserklein's mine is a little exposed, I feel, compared to. No, not even.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty fair.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty fair.
Doubtlessly, someone in this vast world disagrees with me. I'm sorry. I do what I can.
Ooh, picking up a nice treasure here.
Yep. 60 wood right off the bat. That's pretty nice. Oh, here's something I didn't check. Crate starts.
Yeah, I didn't check that either, actually.
I'm pretty sure it was not a 200 wood start. They would have put down trade posts had it been the case. So either coin, no, not a coin start, maybe just a food.
That's a good treasure.
160 XP is also, yeah, it's pretty nice treasure to get.
Very good. Very good treasure.
I
Okay.
Kaiserklein already lamenting. Oh,
About water.
water, and Diarouga is speaking in French. I will
Oh, what does it say?
I will translate that, but it makes no sense to me whatsoever. Half cabbage, half goat. So take that as you would like. There's not enough flag like this. Let's add some water. 1.
Is it lagging again?
It's always lagging.
Oh, it actually does look like there is a slight lag. I wonder if he's playing off of his phone again or not.
Off of his phone? I beg your pardon? How do you play off your phone?
Using the phone as a hotspot.
Oh, okay. Got it. I would not know. I would not do that. Trevor contention right here, which I completely missed. Kaiserklein picked up 160 XP. Pretty good XP bonus right there. He's already got his shipment up and ready.
Yep.
And he has brought the native scout to punch Portuguese explorer.
Did you see that Diarouga has already sent the...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Schooners.
Yep.
So we will be seeing water play out of this guy. Like I said, Diarouga is a player who will figure out the best way to play a certain civilization and just play it. And he will do it really well. Yep, that dock's going up. I feel like Kaiserklein has 1 age 1, just because getting slightly better treasures. Diarouga got 60 wood. But Kaiser got better coin treasures. And
did
that
you
160
see,
XP. Yeah.
Did you see Kaiser's deck?
I did. I looked at it. It was
okay.
It's a pretty interesting deck because you see some stuff in there you don't often see. Improved warships, but these guys are at the top of the game. They know what they're doing. Kaiserklein understands that the water will be a point of contention, and he's as prepared for that. Oh, this is really low. This is actually really exciting. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
102 hit points. Did he just age? He aged. Okay.
Oh my god.
So that was actually less exciting than it looked because he did not miss a single pass, but that was still pretty exciting. I liked it.
Yeah, I did too.
This scout is just trolling this explorer right here.
Yep, that's pretty good. So it looks like Diarouga already has 2 docks. Kaiser has a dock.
Oh, he actually built one. Yes, he did. He will not be trying to put fishing boats on the map. He's going to be going full water contention. Oh, already 2 caravels. That's his second H2 shipment.
Yep.
I'm also pretty. Yeah, no, he's serious about this. He does not want. He's done. He's already sent 2 caravels. Oh, and here goes the Portuguese explorer, literally trolled to death by this Inuit scout. Damn. Yep. This is interesting. This is fun.
Yeah, this is Kaiser's. He is not messing around.
No, he is not at all. First dock goes down. Diarouga has already abandoned water from the looks of it. This town center placement is kind of interesting. I feel like he could have put it a bit closer to the coast and maybe helped.
Yeah,
but this is ice. This is ice. I'm not sure actually.
Yeah. And he wanted probably to make sure that Hunt was a little bit more secure.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you see the Idleville?
What Idleville? No, let me see. Where is it?
That's standing right next to the trading post site. It's been standing there for a little bit. I think he forgot about it.
Yeah, he certainly has.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. I think he's just kind of absolutely confounded right now. that his docks were destroyed and doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm actually. This is a pretty surprising turn of events. I kind of like it. Where
Yes.
Kaiserklein just not even overcommits, just commits so heavily to water right off the bat. He has four caravels. Wait, 4 caravels on the coast already.
Yep.
Diarouga has only invested like a shipment and a few docks into this. This is really interesting. I kind of like it.
Yep, I do too, especially because Diarouga has, he has the standard port water deck, and French just decided, nope.
No,
just no, you're not going to do that.
You're not going to do that. No, I will put my foot down. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 useless cards in your deck.
Yep.
I actually really like that.
I do too. I like it a lot. I don't know how Diarouga can get water back. I really don't.
I'm not sure that he can. Not at this point. Not with 4 caravels. Even if you age up with like a frigate and send a frigate, you've got too many of these guys here.
The only way he could is if he made any sort of artillery, but then it's you're already that late in the game, so.
Yeah, no kidding. So let's look at the situation a little bit. Diarouga has clicked up with fast age to the next stage, but he's just behind economically. I feel just not by a lot, but just a little bit. And useless shipments. Kaiserklein's just going to follow him up very soon, and I feel that France in H3, since they do have access to, like, blockaded the water, they're going to do pretty well here. We could see Kaiser take this game.
Yeah, we could. That seems likely, especially if you look up here at this hunt and the coin that's being. Diarouga won't be able to do that or get that because of the ships right there.
Yeah, these French ships have joined PETA. They are protecting these muskox.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and
at least for Kaiser to get.
Yeah, that's true. These guys could betray PETA so that they become French food, French meals. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens to those muskox. Maybe they survive up to the end of the game and they live happily ever after. We'll have to see.
Could be. Alternatively, maybe Kaiser sends some vills on a boat to go over there and hunt that. Could be.
Could be. We'll keep an eye on that. Don't worry. We will make sure we cover that aspect of this game. These Castador just moving forward, pretending that they are pikemen. It was not very effective.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I wonder if he just wanted to be a bit of a distraction. Not sure. And honestly, I feel like Kaiser is in such a good position right now. But Port has very good units. So
yeah, I perhaps spoke a little too soon. I think Diarouga is doing just fine. Triple 700, 700, 1000, 1000. He has just hammered out resource crates.
Yeah. And it looks like he's gonna do a little push with his Castadors again.
Yep, and this time, against all these dragoons.
Yep.
Ouch. That kind of hurts. We'll have to see what Kaiserklein pulls out of his hat.
Let's see. He just backed off. Why did he back off?
Well, he doesn't see the map like we do. At least we hope he doesn't see the map like we do.
Right, but I'm saying, he was waiting for goons. Okay. Well, he pushed forward and then he backed off. So I was just trying to figure out why he pushed a little bit.
I guess players of these caliber, what they like to do is just be active with their units, try to poke, see what they can get done, try to keep the opponents on their toes.
Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. So the military population is fairly even.
Yeah, after the
But
10-minute mark, both players have decided to actually make military units. One villager goes down. Something else
oh,
I haven't thought of, but these caravels are actually pretty nice support units. With the you can pull your army back to these caravels and they will help out in the fight, which is pretty nice. And the Inuit scout troll finally dies. He served France really well. Rest in peace.
rest in peace. Yeah, what's kind of cool about the ships being right there too is you can have your units just hop into them and they can just go sailing across the water and be safe.
Well, that is correct.
Which is nice.
There is potential for some backdoor action.
Yeah. Indeed.
I do not know why you were sniggering, but oh.
Oh no. He's gonna spot that.
Yeah, it looks like one other villager goes down.
Yeah.
Just both players are kind of like just massing their units. They're not making big, huge moves. They're playing really conservatively. The falconets are out though for the French player. At this point, it becomes a game of.
I wonder if he's gonna push or if he's just gonna keep it. Oh, it looks like he's pushing up at the top.
Yeah.
There he goes.
The thing is, though, this town center doesn't actually cover much. No natural resources, because that's kind of what you're looking for as a when you're playing this game, is to push your opponent off of natural resources such as mines, such as hunts. And this town center doesn't actually protect much, so I think he's just trying to force a fight, force a reaction out of Diarouga.
Mm-hmm.
Which he's doing. Oh yeah.
Oh, did you see this?
Yes, I did. Mameluke's out on the map.
Oh, but there's so many idols.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, there we go.
Just mass exodus. I don't know. I'm speaking either French or English. Yeah, exodus.
Yes. Oh, nice. These mons are just gonna go in and.
Oh, that's some laming raids right there.
There we go.
Oh, nope, does not. Okay, and here we have a fight. Oh, okay. So we've got these dragoons going straight to the falconets. Not a lot of units out of the French player, actually. Maybe I'm miscounting those skirms. That falconet's still alive and still kicking, though. I miscalled that. France is in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, he's in a very good position. Very good. I think Diarouga's not really sure what to do. Like, he wanted to go in with the Mamelukes and just raid a bit, but then
yeah, I guess I agree with you. Picking a fight without the Mamelukes there is kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Kaiserklein just has so many units.
Yeah, he does. He's got quite a few.
I'm
not sure what Diarouga can do here. I guess maybe just hold back and hope that he can mass some more in the back. But he does look like he's abandoning his starting base completely. Just kind of moving further south.
Yeah, well, south is where the resources are.
Yep.
So it's like to be fair towards Diarouga, he is working with some good hunts. He's got resources he can work with. So he's still in the game.
He's doing great. Absolutely, considering the fact that his deck was a water deck and he couldn't use it.
Yeah, no kidding. He sent colonial militia too, which is a questionable shipment at that point in the game as well, I feel. I just feel like Kaiserklein has too much stuff.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff, that is for sure.
That falconet.
But I guess he's probably hoping the colonial militia, that'll help a little bit, I think. Add to the numbers. Oh, yeah. He just shipped 2 organ guns. Nice.
He certainly did. We'll have to see how they hold out in this fight. 2 organ guns do indeed present a swing in the power levels of the armies, but is it enough? Yeah, he got a few good volleys on those screens. This cure's coming out.
He did. Oh.
This is actually Minutemen, huge Minutemen pop as well.
Yes, that's very good. This was very surprising.
Diarouga spared no expense on that fight. He got the organ guns out and he used them pretty well. I think he got some value out of them. He popped that colonial militia shipment, which I was just chitting on. I think he did really well right there.
Yeah, I think so too.
And at this point, it becomes a game of who runs out of hunts first. I think. This is.
But with Kaiserklein having water, he can just go there if he wants to.
Oh yes, I totally forgot you were a fan of 100 wood fishing boat booms. I'm just teasing.
You know, I like the fishing boats. They serve a good purpose.
They sure
That's why they're in the game. You gotta go fishing.
You gotta go fishing, man.
Even if you're India, you gotta go fishing.
Yep. I will fish next time I play India.
Okay.
And just but look at this army now. This is absolutely bonkers how big this army is.
God, this is insane. Yeah.
These colonial militia are all at 1 HP, but you still have to hit them before they die, you know. So it's like they're pretty good. They take one hit.
Yeah, their output damage is quite good.
I actually think Diarouga has done pretty well here. Okay, so this is going to be the story of this game right here. This entire area, this last hunt.
Oh my God.
They will fight here, and this is where the game will be decided, in my opinion.
Yeah, it could be decided right now, actually.
Yes. Diarouga knows this. That is why he puts down a house, and walls.
Oh, and a wall. Smart. Very smart.
I don't know why the house, but it's there.
Well, I guess he probably needed to build a house.
You have to consider though that these are Corps de Bois, so they're better in a fight than these villagers.
Yeah, they're pretty beefy.
Look at that though, 4 organ guns.
Yes, I saw. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, but Diarouga has lost so many vills down here.
He's lost a few. He's doing pretty well though, actually. I did not pay attention to this graph. Luckily, the viewers can look at it themselves without me talking about it. But Diarouga's actually boomed quite well. He can transition to mills pretty easily, actually, and I think just getting a good stable position. Kaiserklein cannot. I think Diarouga's done it.
He's lost 14 vills compared to Kaiser's 10, so pretty good trade-off actually in vills lost.
Yeah, I agree. This last fight, these organ guns need to shoot. Shoot.
Yep.
Just okay, or die.
Okay. Yeah, they're just gonna.
But at this point, it doesn't matter. There's just too much green or red for you. I know you have the color red.
Yeah, there's a lot. But I feel like Kaiser could recover in the back. I mean, he could go on water and get those resources, I feel.
He has access to those resources, but he just can't exploit them as easily as the Portuguese player can. You've got like 60 Portuguese vills to like 27. I'll give you 30 vills for the French player. He's just out. I think he's out of steam.
Yeah. He is bringing in some more curs. Yeah, I think this is the last stand we have. Bill's fighting skirms up there.
Blame it on lag. Cheat.
It was a bit laggy.
I would not know. I don't have access to the ping since I'm not commanding units. I just want to say that was a pretty nice game, regardless of the outcome of lag and whatever. I think Kaiser just played this really well. And then there was this huge, wow, English. Okay, no more English out of me.
That's okay. I know what you're trying to say.
You get it, right?
Yeah, he did play it. He played it very well. I felt like that beginning, that was insane. Just taking out the docks and everything.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that was so badass. Am I allowed to swear? I'm
yes,
just going off
you
my
are
head.
allowed to swear in the
I'm
case of
sorry.
this, because that was a really good move. Just
Oh
taking
my
out,
god,
just taking the
that
water
was
and being
so
like, no,
impressive.
screw you. This Hudson Bay is mine. I really
Yeah,
like it.
I loved that. That was probably my favorite moment in the whole game. It was just so good.
And by the way, the muskox actually survived the game, so they did end up living happily ever after. I just want to point that out to
Yes,
you.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
that's pretty badass
Yeah,
too.
if you look at that Vil count, it's pretty.
Yeah, he Diarouga was on the back foot the entire game, but he still boomed. Like he still got his economy going to the point where I think he could.
Mm-hmm.
He just got back into the game, just delayed the fighting and the inevitable until he had enough
Yep.
economy to take the game. I think this villager population graph actually also shows the story of this game a little bit. 3 town centers with 85. Oh, okay, 100. What? I think it's 85. I'm pretty sure it's 85. 85 villagers, 2 Francis, single town center, and a dock. This is a pretty interesting game. I think you can pick stuff out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. And like I said, if somebody wants to clip that that dock, those docks being annihilated, that would be absolutely great because I loved that. It was so good.
It was pretty badass.
Yeah, that was very badass. So